charges against her were later withdrawn by prosecutors. Prosecutors initially planned to appeal the 5-year sentence, arguing it was too lenient given the volume of weapons, but later decided against seeking an increase. Anybody remember that story? For 15 guns, he got 5 years. 15. But we got some people who got 1 gun and getting 5 years. How? Huh? Anybody remember that? Let me tell you what else is going on with that story. A police officer told me Kyle Carter is not in custody. I could be wrong, but I was told by a police officer. I could be wrong, so it's all alleged. But I was told that Kyle Carter is not in custody. I was told that man on the road, like everybody else, free as a bird, because the person was in shock when they saw that Kyle Carter was out. You see, the whole story, even about the prosecutors initially planned to appeal, but they decided they ain't appealing it. Something wrong with that story for you? 15 guns, and this man free as a bird? And you can tell me something wrong with the justice system in this country? You can tell me there ain't no disparities? And I understand Kyle is currently not incarcerated. Now, maybe he is, but as far as I heard, he's not in custody. I understand this man is out and free as a bird. The person said when they saw him, they nearly fall out. Couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. It was in shock. Now, I don't know if this is true. It's all alleged. All of the stories in relation to Kyle Carter are online. There's a story on him from May 22nd, 2024, where he gets to 5 years. There's a story on him from July 31st, 2024, where the case is dropped against his mother. And there's a story on him from December 3rd, 2024, where the prosecution decides they're not seeking to increase the 5 years. Who got to the justice system and caused them to compromise themselves and leave this case out and let this man live his best life? And I understand that Carter is not currently in custody. Now, maybe it ain't Carter. Maybe it's somebody else the person told me about. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's all alleged. Because it is all alleged. But if it ain't him, the person was given, they gave me a legitimate name for a legitimate case, and I believe it's Kyle. We have a failing justice system. But let me tell you how bad the justice system is, because people don't understand how serious it is. Let me tell you how serious it is. All of the judges, the majority of the judges who are hired in our country, if they ain't foreigners, they're hired from the government system. They're not just hired willy-nilly. Most of them are hired through the government system. Some are not, but most are hired through the government system. Currently, under the Prime Minister, who ain't hired from the government system, is hired from the Prime Minister's law firm. Because remember now, and quite a number, we have about 80% of the justices who come from the government, and then we got another 20% who come directly to the Prime Minister's law firm, and we got some other people there too. I'm saying that to say this, and these are the people who making the laws in our country, and they may not making it to our benefit, they're making it to their advantage. These are the same people who, even though they have authority, still holding on to the libel laws as a tool to punish the average behemoth. Because justice in this country isn't for the poor.